I'm a Pinellas County deputy. I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Cops often protect one another, but sometimes their behavior goes too far, and even then, they have to arrest their own. Today, we'll look at some troubling cases where corrupt officers were confronted and taken down by higher authorities. On May 17, 2020, Officer Kristen Higgins pulled over a speeding, swerving car, unaware that the suspect behind the wheel was about to turn a simple stop into something far worse.
Can I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
And my driver's license, please.
Huh?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have your license, registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you?
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but
Some kind of ID or anything on you?
my ID is not here. But I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
It quickly became clear that the driver was none other than Pinellas County Deputy Shelby Elise Coniglio, relying on her badge to dodge the consequences. However, that gamble did not go as planned.
At this point, you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just
Do you have your
going-
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it? Hi.
So sorry.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get home.
Oh, okay. Do you know why she pulled you over?
She said because I'm driving too fast.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a Pinellas County deputy, and I'm just trying to get to my house, which is right there.
Deputy Coniglio wasn't just speeding, she reeked of alcohol, making it clear that she had been drinking. And instead of owning up to it, she made things worse by trying to flirt her way out with the male officer.
No, you're good.
I'm good?
Like, you don't have to step out right now.
Well, there's like 5 people now.
You said you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with SL? Nice.
Yeah.
How long you been with the SL?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever it
You're
is.
good. I'm just.
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out,
Where from?
wait.
So you're Spanish?
Yeah,
From where?
you say where?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you know you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, pero way.
Ah, okay.
Coniglio tried to use charm and her badge to avoid trouble, but Officer Higgins stood firm. Without hesitation, she was told to step out and begin the field sobriety test.
Alrighty. Go and step out of the car for me a second. We're just going to talk over there, okay? Can you pull your front lights? We're going to come over here. Just we're out of the road. Can you walk over? Are you able to walk over here?
Yeah, in the.
Well, no, I just want to get on the
Right,
sidewalk so
listen.
we're not. Okay, alright. Alright. Talking to you, I am getting some signs of impairment. Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really? This is what we're gonna do right now?
I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
No.
And you pulled me over for.
Still clinging to her badge, the entitled deputy ignored repeated commands, expecting her position to protect her from the law.
I don't have a choice. It's
Yes,
the same
you
for
do.
anybody else.
No, yes, you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes, you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay? But we're past that point right now. The point is you were stopped. You're showing signs of impairment.
No, I'm not showing.
Okay. All right. I want to give you every opportunity to show
You know
that
what?
that's not the case.
I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
What signs of impairment was I showing?
You've got bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech.
Nope. I want to know
Okay.
pulling over. pulling over, what was the signs of impairment?
I'm not gonna-
Because I do not have bloodshot watery eyes because I have contact lenses in my eyes.
Okay.
I have contact lenses
I'm
in.
not trying to argue with you, okay? I'm hoping that you can show me that you're okay to drive, okay? But I have to go forward with this. I have to at least investigate
No,
it.
I just want to know.
After a tense back and forth, the deputy finally gave in and agreed to start the field sobriety test. The eye test came first, and it didn't take long for the truth to come out.
Are you wearing contacts right now, you said?
I am wearing contact lenses and I cannot take them out.
That's fine. Do you have blindness in either eye?
I don't know.
I mean, can you see this light?
Yeah.
Okay. All I have you to do is just stand with your feet together and arms down at your sides. So what I'm going to do is follow this red light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is-
light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is.
Gotta keep following with your eyes.
It's too far away.
Just follow it as far as you can go.
It's too far away.
Your eyes are drifting. You're not focusing on the pen. I just need you to focus on the pen.
It is difficult to imagine that the deputy used to hold people to the same standards after she struggled with the field sobriety test and obviously forgot standard protocol.
Street deputy or detention?
No, I am a deputy in Pinellas County. I'm a patrol officer.
Pretty sure that's not what she wants
Okay.
to do.
So, in the sense of being a deputy, with her doing this, what are your thoughts
What do you mean?
in the fact of me acing this or not? It doesn't matter, right?
No, I mean that's the point of this, right? If you don't show signs of impairment while you do it, it's better for you. That's why we give you that option.
If Deputy Caniglio hadn't already raised enough red flags, her walk and turn test was about to become a complete disaster, one that spoke volumes without a single word.
Need help?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'm going to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. So for this next test, you can disregard the line. We're not going to use it.
Though the signs of impairment were obvious, Officer Higgins stayed professional, completing one final test before making the arrest.
Let me begin.
1001, 1002,
Look down at your feet.
1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1000.
Don't your hands next to you.
Oh, now I forgot which
And now
one.
you may stop.
Oh,
That'll conclude our field sobriety test. How much do you have to drink while you were down there?
I didn't have anything to drink.
Okay. Here's the thing. We both know you've been drinking. Okay. How much did you have? Okay. So why do you smell like alcohol?
I do not smell like alcohol. I smell like pigment.
That's not pigment. That's very strong alcohol. Go ahead and bring it in and talk about the rest of your life.
Caniglio was eventually placed in handcuffs and transported to the station, where she underwent formal alcohol testing.
Well, I know that.
Huh?
It's not my car.
I know.
It's really nice.
It's new.
Yeah, it's pretty. And you have my phone, keys, and
Your keys are in the car. We got your phone and your wallet. And there's like a key inside your
car.
wallet. I don't know what that's to, but that's with your stuff still.
It's with my stuff or it's with my wallet?
You had like a house key inside your wallet?
Yes.
Yeah, that's still with your stuff. Whatever keys were on your keychain went with the car.
Okay. Wait, so you guys have to go to your precinct and then you have to all the way go over to 49th?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was shocking to witness such entitled behavior from a law enforcement officer, especially with Coniglio's BAC levels at 0.206 and 0.219. She was charged with DUI and taken to the Pinellas County Jail. Immediately after, she was fired from the sheriff's office. That officer thought that she was above the law, but just wait until you see what happens with the judge in the next one.
I'm just going home. I had too much to drink.
You had too much to drink?
Yep.
On May 20th, 2021, Naugatuck probate judge Peter Mariano was caught driving drunk with a suspended license. Now that was a shocking move from someone who is sworn to uphold the law.
What's going on, man?
I'm just going home. I had too much to drink.
You had too much to drink?
Yep.
Can you do me a favor? You step out of the car, please. You put the car in park.
I'm friends with.
I don't care who you're friends with. Put the car in park right now.
Right.
All right. Put it in park. Step out of the car.
Okay. I'm just going home.
Do me a favor. We're gonna step over here in front of my Cruiser, okay? 27. This is gonna be a
I'm friends with
S33.
Hunt. I'm friends with.
Roger.
I
25, you got the
live in
49 right
Manor
there, 36.
What was that?
I said I live in.
Roger, I have the info.
Listen, man. I don't care who you know right now. You just told me that you've had too much to drink and you're trying to drive a car.
I know.
And as it turns out, this was not Peter's first run-in with this kind of trouble, suggesting a disturbing pattern that could not be ignored.
His owner-op license is currently valid, expiring 7/26.
All right, man. Do me a favor. Come back here, please.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna face your car for me.
Yep.
Just gonna pat you down real quick. You got anything on you?
Nope.
No?
What's your name, boss man?
I'm the probate judge.
That's your name?
Yeah, Pete Mariano.
Pete Mariano?
Yeah.
All right, Pete. So do me a favor. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna do a field sobriety test. All right?
Okay. I'm.
Pete, what's going on? Didn't we go through this a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
The officer wasted no time and moved straight into the field sobriety test, determined to assess the situation thoroughly.
Did you hurt yourself when you fell?
No.
No?
Just go that way. I just want to make sure you didn't hit your head.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Just making sure you're not bleeding, that's all.
No, I'm fine.
Just making sure you're not bleeding when you hit your head,
No.
bleeding from your ears, anything like that.
I'm friends with Hunt. I'm friends with.
Don't let that go.
All right, man. We're gonna step over here
I'll
where
move
it's
my
nice.
cruiser.
Okay. We're gonna step over here where it's nice and bright. We're just gonna do a field sobriety test. Okay? Are
25,
you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. So let's take a walk. It'll be nice and well lit over here. Okay? We're not gonna be on a hill.
Sure.
Peter kept mentioning his connection to the police chief, clearly hoping it would be his way out, but the officer wasn't buying it.
I just want to go home.
This one will be all set.
All right, I get it, man. We just got something to do real quick, okay? So here, why don't we go over to this parking spot on this white line right here, okay?
I'm friends with Hunt. I'm friends with Hunt.
Sir, I understand you're friends with the
Correct.
chief. I get that. But right now, I have a job to do. I need you to work with me here, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just stand. We're going to stand right on this white line. It'll help with the test that we have to do, okay?
Okay.
All right, you can face me. Face me. Do you understand? Do you have any medical disabilities or any injuries that would prevent
No.
you from being able to do the field sobriety test?
No.
Are you willing to do the field sobriety test?
Yes.
Yes? All right, so here's what I'm going to have you do. The first test, are you on any medication or anything?
No.
No? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you keep with your feet together. All right, sir?
Yep.
Face me.
The officer proceeded with the field sobriety test, starting with the eye test to assess Peter's level of impairment.
Way of the flashing lights. That way it helps you out here a little bit, okay?
Yep.
So keep your feet together and your arms down by your side. You're going to follow my pen with your eyes and your eyes only.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to have you keep with your feet together and your arms down by your side. You're going to follow my pen with your eyes and your eyes only.
Okay.
All right, so All right. You're going to keep your feet together. You're going to follow this pen with your eyes and your eyes only. You're not going to move your head around. You're not going to be moving around while we're doing this. Do you understand?
Yep.
All right. Pete, you understand you have to follow the pen with your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
It came as no surprise when Peter miserably failed the eye test, revealing just how drunk he truly was.
I'm friends with Hunt. I'm friends with the deputy chief.
Okay. So Pete, we're in the middle of a test right now. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you got to follow the pen with your eyes. You're not doing that. I want to give you the chance to be able to do this right.
I just want to go home.
I understand you want to go home, but we got to go through this, okay?
Okay. Just follow me home, okay?
Can't do that.
I live a minute from here. I didn't have any drinks.
All right, Pete, so the next test is going to be the walk and turn. All right, so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stand. What was that? Oh, your shoes are untied?
Despite agreeing to the test, Peter kept talking instead of focusing on the task at hand. However, the officer continued with the test.
Do you want...
Before we start this test, all right? Why don't you just kick your shoes off, okay? Because they're untied, and I don't want you to accidentally step on the shoelaces and fall forward.
I'm fine.
You want to take the test with your shoes untied?
Well, they're always untied.
All right,
Okay.
suit yourself, sir.
All right, so here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to have... No, I didn't say start walking yet, all right? What I need you to do, I need you to back up a little bit so we have enough room here, okay?
Okay.
All right? I got you. I'll make sure you don't fall here. Actually, you know what? Just turn around for me. Face this way, please. So I don't want to have you walk off the edge of the hill there. All right? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you put your left foot in front of you here. And I want you to take your right foot, put it so that your heel is touching your toe. I didn't say to start walking yet. I need you to do that. All right?
Yep.
You understand? So you're going to plant your left foot.
Yep.
You're going to put your right foot in front of it. Peter,
Okay.
I didn't tell you to start going yet. I need you to do that.
Although it was quite clear that Peter was hammered, the officers continued with the test, with the walk and turn being the next step.
Are you able to do that?
Yeah.
All right, well then let's see it.
Hey, Pete, take a breath, okay? I want you to take a breath,
Yep.
okay? I want you to relax. Officer Cipriano is giving you some very, very clear instructions, okay? You're not following them, okay? Sure
How many
you're
cop
nervous.
cars are here?
So listen. So I want you to take a breath, and I'm going to have you come all the way back to here, just so we can use this line for us, okay? Can you come back to here with
Yep.
us? Just so we can try to start over, because you've taken a little bit. All right, so we'll use this line right here. And again, I want you to listen to Officer Cipriano, okay? He's giving you a very clear set of instructions.
Yep.
He's very specific with them, okay? So
Okay.
all you need to do is follow them, okay?
All right, sir. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you put your left foot on that white line right in front of you. Okay?
Okay.
Hey, I didn't say to start walking yet, man.
Okay.
You need to listen to me, okay? We're trying to help you, but you need to do what we're telling you to do, okay?
Okay.
If you aren't able to take the test, do this test, I'm going to have to count it as a refusal or unable to perform this test, okay?
Okay.
So I need you to try. So I need you to listen to what I'm saying,
Okay.
all right?
Peter was so intoxicated that he couldn't even follow the officer's instructions, stumbling through the test in a daze.
Out. Put your right foot in front of you with your heels touching. Okay. All right, Pete, we're going to move on. All right, Pete, right now you're under arrest for driving under the influence, okay?
Okay.
We're going to transport you to the Naugatuck Police Department. We're going to process you there. We're going to take care of everything we need to do, all right?
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
You don't have to do that. I mean, where's my debit card?
Officer Johnson took it. It was in your hand. It was obstructing our ability to be able to handcuff you, okay?
Okay.
We're going to go right here, Pete.
Okay.
All right? Do me a favor, widen your stance. Widen your stance for me.
What?
Need to be able to search you.
The officers then arrested Peter for DUI and prepared to transfer him to jail for processing.
I have nothing on me.
Do you have your ID in your car at all, man? Your wallet?
It's in my car.
It's all in your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if I can find it, I'll grab your wallet for you, all right?
All right, boss. Let's take a seat.
All right. Do you have to handcuff me?
Yes, I do.
We could move in the front.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't have to handcuff me.
How about if we put him in the front?
Pete, just go ahead and release your arms so we can move them to the front, okay?
We got,
You're holding your arms up. We got to have you put them down, okay?
yeah, relax them and then they'll put them to the
Okay.
front.
I don't think you have to handcuff me.
Yeah, well, let's do it in the front, you know.
Peter ended up being arrested for DUI 3 separate times, and eventually the court sentenced him to 1 year in jail. Moving on, this corrupt cop made such a blunder that his seniors immediately reprimanded him.
Let me see your phone. Go ahead and end it. No. End it right now. Listen, do you understand what I just said to you?
There is nothing more satisfying than seeing a corrupt police officer getting held accountable, and it is even better when it is done by someone a few pay grades above them. So make sure to watch until the end, as these tyrants were owned and humbled by higher authority. Officer Wayne Casey of the Peevely Police Department caught a glimpse of truck driver Matthew Rankin as he was silently filming a traffic stop from the corner of a gas station. The officer decided to drive off to him, and what followed was downright abysmal.
Hey, Arnold's pulling up. You got the stuff right there. I'm gonna go over there and have a talk with. Right here. What's up, bud? You got ID with you?
Sorry, don't.
You have no ID with you.
No, I'm not in my truck. Plus, it's not a stop and ID state. I'm not.
No, it is. Do you realize you are in Missouri? It is now illegal to record the police officer. I can seize your phone right now as evidence. That's fine. Let me see your phone. Go ahead and end it.
No.
End it right now. Or I will place you under arrest. Listen, do you understand what I just said to you? Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Do you understand? Listen to me. Listen to me. Stop. Stop. Right now. Do you understand me?
Officer Casey crossed a dangerous line, violating multiple constitutional rights when he confronted Matthew, who was lawfully filming a traffic stop in a public space.
It's a live stream. There's no evidence on the phone. You just turned it off, so there's
It is illegal in the state of Missouri to film us.
The Supreme Court's already ruled
No.
against that,
Bull. I'm going to seize your phone
sir.
as evidence.
Suggest you don't do that.
Oh, I don't care what you suggest.
You don't.
Being recorded right here.
Okay.
Let me see your ID.
You've lost your qualified immunity.
Let me see your ID. Do you understand what I just asked you? Let me see your ID. You're interfering with my traffic stop. Let me see your ID.
I'm on the other side of the street.
It doesn't matter. You're taking my attention away from my traffic stop because now I have to watch over here to see what you're doing to make sure you're not going to harm me. Therefore, you're interfering with my stop because I am now taking my attention away from my traffic stop. Do you understand what I just said?
The officer illegally demanded Matthew's identification, even though there was no solid, reasonable, articulable suspicion of any crime. This overstep is a clear abuse of authority.
But I'm telling you.
Give me, listen, I don't want your explanation. I don't want your explanation. Do you understand that?
Oh, I understand.
Okay then, great. Now that we understand each other.
Here you go.
Stand right here in front of my patrol car. In front of my patrol car. And I'm just telling it, you're not out here asking me questions. You understand that? Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay.
That's my opinion.
I don't care what your opinion is. All right? Do you know what a felony is in the state of Missouri from being from Texas? I don't think so, okay?
You don't have.
What did you say? No, there is no... Right. Where's your vehicle at, bud?
Here.
Huh?
Here.
Where? Where? Which one? Because I asked you where your vehicle is.
This is yet another case of camera fear taken to the extreme. A regular cop suddenly starts inventing fake laws out of thin air.
Which one? 8 trucks back. Here's the deal, bud. You have no idea what's going on out here, okay?
I have absolutely no idea.
Exactly.
I have no
So
intention
you
of
have,
interfering.
listen. Stop interrupting me. Let me talk. When we're conducting a traffic stop with a well-known drug dealer,
I kind of figured that since
Okay.
you made her shake her bra.
I didn't make her do that.
No,
She
no,
did
no,
that
no,
all
no.
on her own.
I have nothing against what you're doing.
But you're out here trying to record us and trying to act like you know the laws. Shh. What did I just say about interrupting me, bud? Am I letting you talk when you talk? Let me talk. Let me explain things. Okay? You're over here trying to act like, you know, you're one of them guys that want to quote the laws of the cops and act like you know everything and act like all this. I committed federal felony. There's no such thing. You don't even know what you're talking about, bud.
This only shows that Officer Casey has no understanding of the law. He just knows how to exploit his authority.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm well within my rights to do my job. Like I said, you're over here interfering with my stop because now I see you over here. I see something, a red light flashing at us occasionally. I don't know if that's a laser. I don't know what that is. There was some sort of red light coming off of your phone. I saw it several times. That's what caught my attention over here,
First time
okay?
I've ever seen it.
That's what caught my attention over here. So therefore, you are now interfering with my stop because now I have to take my attention off of this stop to watch you and see what you're doing. To make sure that you're not sitting over here with a weapon that's going to hurt me or my partner or the people that we have stopped over here. I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing over here. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, what you're saying makes sense. I don't agree.
It doesn't matter if you agree or not. Okay? That's what you're doing.
This cop is the exact reason why the police never learned. When Officer Casey couldn't find anything to charge him with, he started making up wild stories, like who even has a mobile with a red flash.
Now, I can seize this phone if I want to, get a search warrant, and search it for any evidence pertaining to my traffic stop if you would like me to do so. Then I would suggest,
You wouldn't find me because I should.
it doesn't matter. It's still on your phone somewhere, somehow.
No, that's not how it works. I understand.
It is how it works. Okay? I would suggest you get back in your vehicle, let us do our job. We have more than enough officers over here. What's that?
I had no intention of interfering.
But that's what you were doing.
In your opinion,
No, it's not my opinion. That is, by statute, what you were doing. You took my attention off of my traffic stop. I now had to take my attention and turn it towards you, which is interfering with what I'm doing over there.
the reason
I
you
would
disagree-
suggest you get, I don't care what you agree with or disagree with, I would suggest you get in your vehicle, bud. Have a good night.
Officer Casey crossed the line, threatening to search Matthew and confiscating his phone, even though he was the victim in this situation. Now, this only raises one question. What kind of justice is this cop enforcing?
More than enough officers over here that know what we're doing,
And I wasn't trying to interfere.
But-
I wasn't on
but
her
you
side.
were.
I wasn't on
But
their
you were.
side. Just watching.
but you were. That's what you're failing to understand here, bud.
And my reasonable opinion, I'll let you know, is that what you just did was illegal.
What?
I'm not going to do anything against you.
What was illegal?
Unlawful detention, unlawful seizure, violation of First Amendment rights. Supreme
First
Court's-
Amendment
Yes,
rights?
sir.
How
First
did I?
Amendment freedom of the press.
No.
You seized my phone.
Yeah.
You illegally detained me. You illegally
No, I
detained
didn't
me.
illegally detain you.
You have no RAS of a crime.
No what?
The Supreme Court's already ruled that obstruction, interference.
It's a crime here in the city of People.
I'd have to be close to you.
No,
Actually
you don't.
present a physical
No.
threat For it to actually
Nope. Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
it is.
Despite the officer blatantly violating his First and Fourth Amendment rights, Matthew remained incredibly cordial and never even raised his voice at the tyrant, who was absolutely fuming.
And even
You realize the distance a rifle could shoot?
yes, but
Yeah.
guess what?
Therefore, so I don't
Isn't
listen.
this a constitutional parent state?
It doesn't matter if you
So-
have a weapon
no,
pointed
I'm
at me. That's
just-
not legal.
Just
That is not legal. If you have a weapon pointed at me,
As soon as you
that
saw the
is
cell
not
phone,
legal.
you don't have any RAS.
Did I pat you down? I don't know if you got anything on you.
I know. But on the other hand, it wouldn't be illegal for me to do that. I believe you guys just went constitutional carry.
Yeah, we can open carry in this state. You're absolutely right.
So
But having
if I
a
had
weapon
been
pointed at me is
one
two
of
different
those
things.
First Amendment guys is what you're talking about.
No.
And I've been standing here with a rifle on my back. It would have been illegal for you to detain me then too, unless I actually had him unsworn.
I never detained you.
You seized my property, sir.
I held on to your phone while I conducted our business.
You seized my property.
That has nothing to... You could have turned around and walked away.
This officer is completely out of line, making no sense whatsoever, while trying to intimidate a law-abiding citizen. His only crime was standing up for his rights.
Could have turned around and walked
You said
away.
If I didn't give you ID, you
Nope.
were arrested.
Nope.
said
You
that
could have turned around and walked away.
You said if your body came.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
If I
Have a
stand
good night.
here, are you going to arrest me?
Bye.
I'm just asking a question. If I still stand here, are you going to
I'm
arrest me?
saying goodbye to you.
If I stand here, are you going to arrest me?
If you start recording us again and interfering with my stop, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to seize your phone and I'm going to arrest you for interfering once again with my stop. So I would suggest, yeah, it's right here, bud.
That's on me. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Matthew was let go, but he soon filed a civil rights lawsuit against Officer Casey and the city. Just a few days later, the police department fired Officer Casey, and the city decided to settle with him for $75,000. Now, while this officer got the ending he deserved, this next chief was humiliated even more badly.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say,
Tampa Police Chief May O'Connor was pulled over by a Pinellas County deputy for using a golf cart without a license plate. But instead of taking responsibility, she attempted to exploit her authority, completely unaware of how badly it would backfire.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Good. I'm Deputy Jacoby of the Sheriff's Office. Stopped you because you driving tag or unregistered vehicle with no tag on it on the roadway.
Yeah, we went to the club. It was closed, so we went over and picked up some.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say, now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. So, all right, folks. Well, have a good night. Staying over here in East Lake Woodlands?
We live in East Lake Woodlands.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you.
It is downright disgraceful how she abused her badge just to dodge a simple ticket. But wait, it doesn't stop there. She keeps digging herself deeper.
So, I'm Deputy Jacoby.
Okay.
Same here, my friend.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right,
Sorry
take care.
to bother you.
All right, no worries. No worries. Like I say, we have a lot of problem with the golf carting around here. You know, everybody gets
No,
out.
we don't normally come out.
We
but
never
the club
come
was
out.
closed,
We
so we said we
never,
went over
ever.
to the Greek place to get some food.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right, then we'll take care. And it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Thank you.
So, take care.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.
Have a good night, folks.
Following this startling event, Chief Connor was subjected to intense criticism, which then led to her resignation. Here is what the mayor had to say about her sudden decision.
I don't know if betrayal is the word, but disappointment. I think that she was a good choice, and I provide those second chances. You can never know what decisions individuals are going to make down the road, and clearly she made a very poor decision. Ensure that the community is involved, that city council, that everyone has the ability to meet the candidates as we did before.
Integrity and ethics, and what happened here is a constant reminder of the professionals and ethics that they have to maintain.
The chief issued an apology for her actions, but let's be real, it is a very shameful way for her career to end. This chief lost her job, and this next drunk officer had a similar ending for breaking the law.
12, 13, 14.
You can stop.
Perfect.
In January of 2021, a Gainesville police officer responded to what appeared to be a typical accident report and learned that Corporal Scott Bertzik, a fellow officer, caused the collision. However, after speaking with him for a few minutes, it became evident that this was no typical mishap.
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do an information exchange?
No, he does. Now I found it. You want to the information exchange? Now I
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your airbag went off. Your car's fucked up.
Oh, no, absolutely. Which I just fucking fixed.
That sucks. Police Neil's off. He can come give you a ride.
Birdsick was clearly not in the right state of mind. He struck a car that was stopped at a red light with such force that it flipped over and fell to the other side of the road.
Really cut and dry. So if you want to just go through insurance, you can. If you want a full-fledged report, we can do that. However you want to go about it.
How long will the report take? A long time?
It usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes for me to get the driver's exchange done.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay. Can I get your driver's license and if you have your registration as well? So a couple things. One, do you mind giving me like a couple feet? One, because I like personal space, and two, because cigarette smoke really, it tears me up a little bit.
Stephen Gardner had just been hit. As he gathered his documents, the officer then approached another officer who was unaware of what had happened. This is where the situation was about to take a shocking turn.
You know you can't smoke right now.
Why?
You can't consume anything.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything.
It's out there. I don't give a f***.
I mean about this.
I'm not drunk. I'm fucking pissed and I'm tired. Fuck me. She did it. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck, man?
Birdsick showed no remorse and just wanted to get home and rest as if nothing had just happened, but his night was far from over. Officer Brooke had other plans, and as she began administering field sobriety tests, everything was going to change forever.
While walking, watch your feet at all times, keep your arms at your side, and count your steps out loud. Once you begin, do not stop until the test is completed. Do you understand the instructions? You may begin the test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do you want to finish?
Even though the officer was aware that he was drunk, she had to follow protocol. When it came to the walk and turn test, things only went from bad to worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Birdie. Don't walk away.
Reality finally hit Corporal Birdsick when he was escorted to the police station and faced the consequences that he never saw coming.
2007, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014.
You can stop.
Perfect.
So at this time, I'm asking you to come with me to the station to provide a breath sample. You've been compliant. Can I at least cuff you in the front?
After being dragged to the police station, Birdsick was placed in jail to sober up and had his blood taken.
offenders are, they put you in this position. Higher and lenient. You have no idea.
Next, this egotistic cop thought he could post anything without accountability, but was soon proven wrong.
Hey, you know, we pass each other like such. I like to hit my brakes. Getting your blood flowing, getting you ready for work. I just like to hit my brakes. Scare you a little.
Despite their authority, some police officers manage to make a joke of themselves, often getting put in their place by their superiors. Today we'll look at cases where these clueless cops were owned by officers just a few pay grades above them. First up is Deputy Crow, who made the mistake of uploading a TikTok bragging about how he pulls people over. His entitlement in the video is sure to boil your blood.
Want to hear about some of my favorite things to do? This is going to piss you off. It's so much fun. So, and it's early in the morning or late at night. Oh, these are my favorite. When you're driving and you're coming at me, and you know, we pass each other like such, I like to hit my brakes. Yeah, especially early in the morning when you're running late to work, you're speeding, you know you're speeding, I caught you speeding. I just like to hit my brakes. Get the blood flowing, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Really, I'm helping you out if you think about it. Getting your blood flowing, getting you ready for work. I just like to hit my brakes. Scare you a little.
You can't toy with people for your own amusement. This cop's behavior is disturbing, and his stupidity was about to reach a whole new level.
Also, when I'm sitting and I'm running speed traffic, and I gotta go somewhere else, if I want to go to the gas station or grab a snacky or something, I'll wait. I'll wait till you come by. I don't care how far you're back. If you're 2 miles back, I'm waiting on you. And then as soon as you pass me, I'm going to pull out. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Also, at a stop sign, I'm not going first. I'll wait. You can do that. No. You're going. You're going first. Figured I'd let you in on a couple of fun things that I like to do, and I'm sure others do the same.
This is exactly how a tyrant officer behaves, thinking that it is all just fun and games. The worst part is that he truly believes it is justified.
Yeah. Now you know, or do you? Are we gonna pull you over, or are we just fucking with you? Which one's it gonna be? You make that choice. I can't make it for you. Good luck. Also, don't feel bad. I still get nervous when cops are behind me, even when I'm in a squad car. I'll forget that I'm in a squad car, and I'll see a cop. I'll be like, "Oh shit, it's the cops," and then I'm like, "I'm a cop." But yeah, don't feel bad. Everybody gets that way. It's not just you.
Shortly after the video went viral, Deputy Crow faced heavy criticism and was reprimanded by his department, which called his behavior shameful and not standard procedure. Now, while this cop made a mistake and got owned, the actions of these next racist tyrants will leave you stunned.
My family rich than a motherfucker. I ain't gotta sell nothing. I'm set for life.
On June 28, 2023, businessman Matthew Wilson was driving his BMW when he was pulled over for an expired tag. What should have been a simple traffic stop quickly turned into a bizarre encounter.
These officers are pulling me over. They said it was a tag. Now they're saying that I have drugs. I have no drugs. I'm a business owner. I'm late to pick up my wife. Now they're trying to tell me that I have to step out. I haven't committed a crime. This is Matthew Wilson, CEO of Addictive Culture Entertainment. I'm going to pick up my wife. I got pulled over, cited by these officers, saying my tag. Now they're pulling me over, talking about they want me to get out. No crime has been committed, and they have reasonable, articulable suspicion by constitutional law that I have to have drugs in my car, and they are therefore allowed to do a search on my car. Now, I've told you that I have no drugs in the car. I've told you that I'm not getting out the car because I know the law. I haven't committed a crime.
The officer had no reasonable articulable suspicion to think that Wilson was carrying drugs. Shockingly, he claimed that he had received intel from a detective to stop his car from carrying narcotics.
If you want to violate my rights further, I promise you, you're going to be famous.
And I'll tell you right now, I don't normally do this, but we have some detectives that were following you, and yeah, and they think
Where'd they follow me from? Tell me.
Well, I don't have that information, but
I travel this road every day.
Okay.
My wife is a doctor in Boulder.
They want you out of the car, and we want to do a sniff on the car with you.
I'm not. You don't have. Call your supervisor.
Okay, I'll get.
Are you gonna violate my rights? I just told you to call your supervisor. I'm late picking up my wife, bro.
And I can get information from other officers that tell me they have probable cause to do a sniff on your car.
Because I'm a black man in a Beamer.
I had no idea you were a black man until I stopped.
Because I'm a black man in a Beamer.
Now, Mr. Wilson had every right to be furious, as he was clearly being racially profiled by this ignorant cop. He refused to give up his rights and decided to stand his ground.
My wife works in Boulder. If you violate my rights, I'm going to make a case against you, and I'm going to win.
Okay.
You're profiling me because I'm black.
Has nothing to do with that.
You're profiling me because I'm black, bro.
You just happen to be black, and I just happen to be white.
No, you just happen to not be the first officer of white descent to call me a dealer. Because I'm in a Beamer. My family is rich.
Okay.
My family is rich. I don't have to sell. We own construction companies, restaurants, entertainment businesses, houses, real estate, and all type of shit. I don't have to sell, bro.
A lot of people that sell get rich, and then they have these other shell companies that are shell companies.
You're profiling me. Are you going to violate my rights? I asked you to call your supervisor.
Okay, we're working on that.
I've asked him to call his supervisor, everybody.
This is the reason why people hate these pigs all over the country. The power-tripping officer continues to intimidate Wilson, who ensured that he stood up for his rights.
If you have no a dog sniffing it will be...
Bro, you can bring your dog. Bro, you can bring your dog all you want. You're going to look stupid as fuck.
Okay.
And I'm going to sue you. I don't have to sell, bro. My family rich than a... I ain't got to sell nothing. I'm set for life. You about to find out. Watch. Racist. Pull me over for a tag. They said it was a tag. Now they're saying I'm a dealer. Detectives were following me.
These officers began ganging up on the victim, and just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, another aggressive cop showed up, escalating the situation even further.
They said it was a tag. Now they're saying I'm a dealer. Detectives were following me.
Sir? Excuse me, sir? A supervisor is on the way to talk to you, okay? But I do need you to exit the vehicle now.
I haven't committed a crime and I'm not getting out the car. You're not going to violate my rights. I know the rights. I got a lawyer.
understand
We
that,
got
sir.
lots of lawyers.
I appreciate that, sir. But
I didn't even have to give him my information and I cooperated. If I was a dealer, why not run?
Okay.
If I was a dealer, why did I give him my... I know the law. I don't even have to give him my information.
Well, you do.
Because I haven't committed a crime,
Okay.
bro.
You operate a vehicle with expired registration.
That's not a crime, bro.
Yes, it is.
That's civil court, bro.
Okay, so listen to me,
license
sir.
for that.
Sir, we're asking you nicely. Legally speaking, we have the right. The Supreme Court has already decided we can ask you to get out of the vehicle. You choose to not get out of the vehicle is a criminal offense in itself. And we don't want to go that area. Go that route.
Watch this, y'all.
Okay?
Eventually, Wilson made a mistake as he succumbed to the pressure and threats from the cops and ended up leaving his vehicle, allowing the cops to let the canine sniff it.
We don't have
Hey, look, I'm going to let him search, y'all. Watch this. I want all y'all badge numbers. Ain't here. I want you to check everything in here. I'm gonna open up the trunk for you too. I'm opening up the trunk for you. I want y'all to search. Have a good search. Have a good search. Watch this, y'all.
It's nothing personal, man.
It's because I'm black and I'm in a Beamer, cuz.
Nothing about race.
Look at my family, rich as fuck. You about to find out.
Which way?
Wilson, furious and out of breath, faced Officer Zamora, who tried to de-escalate the situation. Unfortunately, this didn't change the outcome, as his car was about to be searched illegally.
It's nothing about that, bro. It's because of that right there. You see that? December 16th of 2022.
So if it was a tag, you're citing that to me it's a tag. This individual told me that drug detectives were following me, bro.
That might be
There's people out here doing 90 and a 65. You chose to pull me over. You cited this. I know the law, bro. I got lots of lawyers and lots of money. You told me it was a tag, but now all of a sudden, drug detectives follow me from where? Where they follow? From a house? Because I'm black, I must have came from the trap.
It's nothing about race.
I must have came from the trap house, huh?
I promise you right now, I can promise you right now, it's nothing about race. It's nothing about that. I understand your frustration. Have you had any good experience with officers?
What's your name and your badge number?
My name is Officer Zamora. I'll give you my card as well. My name is Officer Zamora with the Broomfield Police Department. My badge number is 5042. Here's my card.
Eventually, the K-9 unit arrived and began sniffing the car. Once again, the cops got their way, gaining legal access to search his vehicle.
Boy, your racist bitch ass.
My apologies, you're losing your appointment there.
Your dog getting hit on my car. I know the cop tricks because I got a brother that's a cop. The cop didn't hit it, your dog didn't hit on shit. And when you don't find nothing, just make sure you show up and say it in court. Trust me, I got you. I want to watch him search my vehicle. That's my right. That's my right. I can watch him search my vehicle. I'm right here.
You're not going to be right on his back.
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here.
Go back there.
I'm right here.
You got to go back there.
I'm not violating.
I don't want to put my hands on you, but you need to go back here.
I'm not violating nothing.
Please follow with me.
I have the right to
You have the right to
watch.
walk. Camera on. If not going to be anything.
Well, you stand right there then.
Let's please walk back. No, farther. Right where we were, because that's right now. You do have the right to watch. That's fine. Farther, please. Farther.
The K-9s can alert to a car for various reasons, so it is inconclusive to claim that drugs were present based on that alone. While the cop searched his vehicle, Wilson wasn't even allowed near it, which was further agitating him.
Please stand over here.
You're violating my rights.
A little bit farther. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, you're more than welcome to watch. That's fine. But please, when I ask you, please, at least respect that. Respect when I'm asking you to stay over here, please.
I respect people that treat humans like humans.
I'm trying.
That's what I respect.
I'm trying to show you respect.
I got in the car, y'all. I got pounds of cocaine and heroin I've been trafficking all over the globe. And I didn't have to get out the vehicle, and y'all couldn't pull me out. I know the law. So you threatened to charge me. That's something else I'm going to bring up in the lawsuit.
So I'll explain that statute if you let me. So
I know the statute. I got a good lawyer.
It's not that case law, actually. So that case law says that in any traffic stop at any time, for any reason, an officer is going to ask a person to exit the vehicle.
The law also says I don't have to get out the vehicle. That's my constitutional right. No crime was committed.
It does. So
no crime was committed.
So it does, though. So
Eventually, after searching the vehicle for 5 minutes, the officers deduced that there were no narcotics present, allowing Wilson to go back to his car.
Conversation with you. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm not disrespecting
I don't know you, man. You don't know
I'm
me.
not disrespecting you.
No, well, in a way, you're not letting me talk. I want to just explain things. That's all. I just want to talk to man to man. You understand what I'm saying?
Look, they done went front back. No guys. No guys.
And if not, we're out of here. If not, then no big deal. Okay?
I'm black and I'm in a Beamer. That's why. We can't have nothing without being dealers. I worked my ass off for years in construction before I built my own company. Life in America as a black man, y'all. I'm gonna make them famous.
Sir, you're welcome to sit back in the vehicle if you want to wait out here. For the supervisor, you want to wait in the vehicle.
I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife.
You don't want to
talk to your supervisor? You've already disrespected. You just lied. He just lied and said that his dog hit on my car. Did you find any, sir?
No, sir.
I know you didn't. Because I'm not no dick. Now give me my ticket.
Okay, if you want to take a seat back in the vehicle.
Now this was surely one of the worst cases of police misconduct and racial profiling that you'll see. But before heading off, Wilson made sure to have a couple of words with the officer who stopped him initially.
want to step out, or
You said somebody gave you intel that I was a dealer, and drug detectives followed me?
They gave me intel to stop a car, to identify you, and then also to sniff the car.
Who is these individuals that told you this? I have a right to know. My lawyer's going to want to know too.
Yeah, well, it'll be in a copy of our documentation.
A copy of your documentation? Yes. You're documenting me when I was originally stopped for my tag.
Yes, and that was my reason for stopping you.
But you're documenting me.
Everything is documented. It's
Everything's documented.
everything is documented. Like this.
So who are these people? Where they follow me from? You said they followed me. Where did
I don't
they
have
follow
all that information. It was a really quick, brief conversation to catch up to your car and stop.
Why? Because I was black?
It has nothing to do with
Because
that.
black people always have drugs?
No.
It must be because black people always have drugs.
I had no
That's
idea
why.
what your race was until I got up to you, sir.
Okay, but when you got up to me and seen that it was a black man behind the wheel of this brand new Beamer,
Can we talk real quick?
Can
we talk real quick over here? 'Cause I just want
I'm
to
a suit of ass. Watch this.
Despite being proven wrong, these officers showed no remorse or guilt. Wilson has since filed a civil rights lawsuit against the cops and the city, and we can only hope that he gets the justice he deserves. And if you think these cops were evil, you will be stunned to find out what this next cop did.
I'm coming southbound, she's coming northbound, inside lanes both times. I don't know where we cross.
On November 5th, 2023, police officers were dispatched to the location of a crash in which one of the drivers was seriously hurt. As the officer arrived, he was shocked to see his longtime buddy and off-duty cop on the scene.
I'm coming southbound, she's coming northbound, inside lanes both times. I don't know where we cross.
Okay, you're going south, she's going north.
She's going north, inside lanes on both equal lanes of traffic.
Okay. All right, man. I'm looking for his honesty. Okay. I know you're in a tough predicament right now, and everything like that. Okay. I'm looking for his honesty and compliance, and that's all I'm asking for. Okay.
All right.
Okay. When's the last time you drank tonight?
A little bit earlier.
Okay. How long ago was that?
A couple hours, about 2.
2 hours ago. Okay. What were you drinking?
I had about a beer.
Okay. Have you ate it all today?
Yes, I have. Sandwich, ham sandwich.
When was the last time you ate?
About 2.5 hours ago. They had food over there, and they had food, which was also as well a chicken sandwich, as well as chicken dumplings.
The suspect, the called police officer James Corralejo, was clearly intoxicated beyond limit. Despite this, the officer treated him with unusual kindness, probably giving him officer protocol.
Listen, I can tell you've been drinking. I'm just being honest with you. I know me and you go way back, but we're here right now. Okay. You got that? Okay. All right. Listen. How much influence do you feel like now?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yes.
Okay. You still feel like there's alcohol in your system?
No. 100%.
Okay. All right, James. We have to do a couple things here, right? Okay. All right. Can I check you out?
Go ahead.
Okay. Stand with me. Okay. Put your feet together, hands at your sides. Okay. Blink 3 times. Take a break. Still feeling good?
Feeling fine.
The officer quickly administered the field sobriety test, and during the walk-in turn test, it was clear just how drunk Corralejo was.
Can I ban?
Not yet. You're staying out there. Okay. Go ahead and begin.
1,000 pace.
This is I instructed you, okay?
While this was enough to prove that he was drunk, the officer struck the protocol and conducted a few more tests before making his decision.
2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2000.
Alright. Stand with your feet together and arms at your sides, okay? Do not do anything else until I tell you to. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Follow my stimulus, which will be the tip of my pen again, okay? With your eyes and eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand?
Understood.
Just relax. You can come over if he needs to. You can come talk to him.
The officer knew his friend Coraleo had messed up badly. He approached the other officers and explained the situation, and they all seemed apologetic toward the intoxicated cop.
What you got, big dog?
I got 1055.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's at high school with the music.
Where is it?
Who is it? James Corleo. Who? James Corleo.
Where does he work?
South side of the city.
Oh, fuck. Did he blow?
I'm trying to get it for my squad car right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's gonna have to provide one either way.
What's that? Oh yeah, I mean, it's a Ford. Yeah, did you hear the thing he made mention that he's an off-duty somebody? No, he is. He's from where?
It's on the south side.
Either of you guys take this out? Finally, the officer went ahead to conduct a breathalyzer test and eventually decided to arrest the drunk cop. Meanwhile, the victim in the other car was being transported to the hospital as she received serious injuries.
We still have some stuff to work through after this, but are you going to provide a breath sample right now?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay. We'll go and bold it.
Go ahead.
Right, you say you don't got a gun on you right now or anything?
I got nothing.
Okay, go check real quick. Okay. Alright. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do, man, okay? You understand me?
Is that, is one too tight?
Take a seat, James.
I'm walking over now.
Surprisingly, the officer didn't seem to have any emotions for the victim who his fellow drunk cop had injured. Shortly after, Coraleo was taken to the police station to administer a BAC test.
What's up, man? What's going on? Heard you had something or one?
What's going on with the case?
Okay, so right now, D1 or DUI A2, the ag DUI for the injuries, okay, and then 2 other traffic citations.
How extensive are the injuries?
There'd be still medical care, okay.
But nothing life-threatening.
It's a serious medical injury. That's all I'm gonna say, okay. All right, so this is detainable, okay.
So
I'm being straight up. You're gonna be in there till Monday, okay.
Coraleo's BAC was 0.156, nearly double the legal limit of 0.08%. He was arrested and taken to jail where he spent the night. The victim, 59-year-old Graciela Reza Contreras, tragically passed away in the hospital. As a result, Coraleo was charged with reckless homicide, aggravated driving under the influence, and DUI. The case has not yet gone to trial, and we hope that the victim's family receives the justice they deserve while this drunk cop is held accountable for his carelessness. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where reckless cops were held accountable by their superiors and caught by higher authority. These officers who thought they could get away with anything learned the hard way that no one is above the law and they will face consequences. If you agree, please support us by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch the moments where these cops instantly ruin their career.
Go over there. Go over there. Turn around. Okay, turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
That's a no, man.